Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, let's delve into this issue that is bedeviling Rigathi Gachagua. And I have a very interesting question that I wish to share with you. Do you think Rigathi Gachagua is looking for sympathy? Why am I asking that? There's a post that Dennis Itumbi shared. And in this post, Dennis Itumbi seems to be telling us that Rigathi Gachagua is looking for sympathy. Why? Because Rigathi Gachagua shared a picture of a vehicle that has been trailing him. I want to take you to this tweet that Dennis Itumbi has shared first before we get further on this analysis, ladies and gentlemen. And this is what Dennis Itumbi is saying. Why are you so worried and looking guilty? Your sentiments against the state are nothing but falsehoods, well constructed to seek sympathy and soiling others. Or maybe it's because of the crimes you committed that we don't know and you fear being exposed through investigation. Secondly, the state didn't oust you from the office. You removed yourself. Rigathi said, security agents in unmarked cars have been following me wherever I go. They are parking at the entrances of my Nairobi residence, taking note of all my visitors, and they trail me whenever I leave the house, even all the way to my rural home in Nyeri. And this is a message that was shared from Rigathi Gachagua. And by the way, this is a verified account. Just like you can see, it is a verified account. See, it's a verified account. So meaning this statement is from Rigathi Gachagua. Of course, I believe there are so many other YouTubers who've done something on this, and maybe you might have come across those videos. But in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to react to the reaction that Dennis Itumbi the message that Dennis Itumbi has posted, reacting to the tweet that Rigathi Gachagua shared. But before we get further on this analysis, please, ladies and gentlemen, like this video. It's so important. That is the only way YouTube shares our content. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, perhaps if you're not subscribed before. And to those who've subscribed to this channel, thank you so much for supporting us.
And in Kisumu, undercover security agents entered my room in Kisumu and one of them tried to poison my food. In Nyeri, another team from the National Intelligence Service came to Nyeri and tried to poison food that was meant for me and Kikuyu Council of Elders.
Now, according to Itumbi's tweet, Itumbi seems to believe that Rigathi Gachagua is a sympathizer, is looking for sympathy from people. Why? Because Rigathi Gachagua wants favor from the citizens. You know, maybe according to Dennis Itumbi, I think he's trying to remind us of 2013 when Uhuru and RUTO looked for sympathy votes. And then in 2022, when RUTO also looked for sympathy votes. So this message from Dennis Itumbi personally, I think Itumbi is trying to water down this remark by Rigathi Gachagua, because at the back of his mind, he thinks that Rigathi Gachagua is looking for sympathy votes. But is that the case, ladies and gentlemen? Let's continue with this analysis. There is a statement here also concerning why we think Gachagua shared his tribulations with Kenya. Gachagua stated that he chose to share with Kenyans the harassment and intimidations he was being subjected to, so as the state can be held to account should any harm befall him. So Rigathi seems to be telling us that most likely, based on the trailings and the like, something bad can happen to him. So he is literally trying to prepare Kenyans that if at all anything happens, then the people should know who are responsible for this mess. Remember, even though Rigathi was ousted, but Rigathi is still a threat to the William Ruto government. Because Rigathi Gachagua understands almost all the secrets which were used during campaign. Two, Rigathi Gachagua has been long working for the government, you know, from the days of being a DO, working with Moi until now. So Rigathi has been, you know, Rigathi has a history of this country in terms of working. So the handlers of William do know very well that this is someone who can give them hard time. So maybe that is the reason why you find that there are these Subarus and the like, according to him, maybe these are the reasons why these Subarus and the like are being seen around his premise. So based on this tweet from Rigathi Gachagua, who do you think is trailing Rigathi Gachagua? Rigathi has many enemies. That's the reality. Because one, the first enemies he made were in 2021, when he tried to castigate Uhuru Kenyatta, went to an extent of accusing Uhuru Kenyatta on so many things, but then suddenly, all of a sudden, Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto just hugging faces with Ruto. But Uhuru did not speak about Rigathi Gachagua during the Embu gathering, which spoke volume, ladies and gentlemen. Many have likened that scenario to a scenario where many have wondered why that scenario happened.
In service have been hovering in every room, in every compound here, to an extent that I had to call my wife and my children to come and stay in my room, just in case they get entry to my room or compromise the people who are treating me.
A visibly subdued former deputy.
So Itumbi is basically trying to play to William Ruto's tune. We can say that Itumbi is being used by the state to fight Rigathi because he's the only person who has responded to Rigathi Gachagua, and the response from Dennis Itumbi is not good. It's as if Dennis Itumbi is trying to mock Rigathi Gachagua. That's what I can understand from the reaction and how he responded to some other questions. Itumbi is literally trying to mock William Ruto. That is what I see, ladies and gentlemen. So perhaps if you watch this video and you're not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.